Alright guys, what's up? Noodlezman here, and I just wanted to make a quick book review about a book I've been reading. It's called Say You Love Satan. No, I'm not a devil worshipper. Basically, this is based on a true story that happened about 1984. And if you want to read the book yourself, turn this off right now. But if you just want to hear what this thing's about, keep watching. So basically, these three kids, Ricky Casso, Jimmy Troiano, and Gary Lauwers. But anyway, these three kids were basically best friends. They came from good families, right? But by the time they were in like the 4th grade, like 10 years old, they were already into pot, and a few years later it was mescaline, heroin. And this kid Ricky Casso, I don't know if you can see that very good quality or resolution, but that's what the kid looks like, Ricky Casso. Basically, they were just very bad druggies. They were, and then the kid Ricky Casso, he was like the leader. He was known as the Acid King around their town of Northport, which is around New York City. And one day he went to this library when he was high. And he started looking around, and he saw these books that were like glowing at him. And when he picked them up, it said History of Satanism. And he started reading it and got hooked on it immediately. So he started devil worshiping. He got his friends Gary Lauwers and Jimmy Troiano. He got them into it too, kind of. Until one day, this Gary Lauwers kid, he stole some hits of mescaline from him, and Ricky started beating him up, but he wouldn't pay. He beat him up 5 times, he wouldn't pay. The last time, Ricky pretends to be his friend. They go up into the woods, and Ricky keeps making him say you love Satan. But the kid wouldn't say he loves Satan, he would just say, no, I love my mother. So Ricky would stab him in the chest every time he wouldn't say that he loves Satan. So it was just very brutal. And the Jimmy Troiano kid, he didn't really have anything to do with it, because he was like so high that he just like sat behind a tree and watched it. But he was so guilty by association. So when they were arrested about 2 or 3 weeks later, they were charged for murder, and right before Jimmy or Ricky was about to go to trial, he hung himself in his cell. Jimmy Troiano is still alive today, but he's like he's not in jail. He's actually, I guess he's like cleaned up his life. He's not a druggie anymore. I don't think he's definitely not into devil worship. He's not a killer. He never was a killer. In fact, he was on an interview you can find on YouTube. It's a documentary about this murder. So, yeah. So, subscribe for more. Comment if you want me to do any more book reviews. I mean, if you do, I doubt anyone will, but if you do, understand, I can't read like 15 books in a month, so don't be expecting me to friggin' read all these books at once. I'll go buy them as much as possible and give you some book reviews. I also do game reviews and video reviews. I'm gonna be starting to do those.
Yeah, just start.
And so I will be doing those. So thanks a lot. Subscribe, comment.